Today we will learn about research ethics. So ethics, you may be knowing that ethics is something which is related to being good or bad. The philosophy of ethics says that something is good or something is bad. So we categorize some behaviors as a good behavior while some behaviors are considered as bad behaviors. Now this ethics part is there in our research also. While we are doing a research, we have to think about ethics. Now, related to this, there are certain approaches. So actually it began from 18th century itself. That is in the 18th to 19th century. In between that, your Jeremy Bentham had given the approach of utilitarianism. Now what is this utilitarianism? Utilitarianism means it's an approach of ethics which tells about the utility of ethics for all, or its principle is the greatest good for the greatest number. That is the motto, that we should consider the greatest good for the greatest number of people. Accordingly, the ethics will be decided. Means if any act is having greatest good for greatest number of people, that will be considered as an ethical act. So people were considered or they were trusted by all means that they will do whatever they will do, it will be correct only. That was one consideration that was thought. Then it was said that people always make ethical choices. So that is one limitation of this utilitarianism approach, that sometimes it happens that people also go for unethical choices. Otherwise, in the society there can be no robbery or murder or any other heinous crime will not occur if people are not going for any unethical things. So that way utilitarianism approach is not a very good approach to be followed. Then next came cultural relativism. Cultural relativism was given by Franz Boas, and that was in the earlier 20th century, that is in the early 1900s. He gave the approach of cultural relativism. Cultural relativism means it's an ethical approach which states that based on the various cultures, the ethics varies. In some culture, whatever may be considered as good may not be good in some other culture. So everything is relative, we can say. Then ethical behavior varies with culture. So there is a limitation that basic human rights can be violated in this process. Like in some culture, it may be considered good to marry off kids at a very small age. Okay, like in India, it used to happen in the earlier times in the tribals or in some places of some states of India, the women or small kids were getting married off. So if we consider that to be ethical in terms of the culture, what the culture says, it is ethical. But when we consider it in terms of ethics, it's actually not correct to marry off kids at a very small age. So cultural relativism also that way is not totally correct. Now we come to the third approach, that is egoism approach. In egoism approach was given by Henry Sidgwick, and that was in the year 1874. So he wrote a book, and in which he said that if it feels good, then you have to do it. That is the motto. Now, best ethical decision in one's interest. We can say that it was the best ethical interest, best ethical decision which is taken in one's interest. But then limitation is that always what is good for me may not be good for you. So if a person thinks about himself, he becomes egoistic. He thinks of himself only and he follows whatever his mind says. At a particular situation, whatever becomes best for him. If we consider it as ethics, then sometimes the various crimes which are done may be considered as ethical by that person, because in that particular situation he behaved in that particular manner. But due to some if somebody has poked you, or due to some reactions, or due to some sudden reactions that you do, sudden rush of emotions, if you commit a crime, then according to that person it may be ethical, but for the society in large it is not ethical to kill somebody. So you can see that utilitarianism approach is actually a contrary approach to egoism approach. Egoism approach, which was given by Henry Sidgwick, is actually in contrast to what the utilitarianism approach said. Utilitarianism approach said that you have to follow principle or moral values which benefit the whole society. But egoism approach said that you have to follow a moral ethics or moral behavior which is good for yourself. So they are exactly contrary, and actually we cannot consider any one of them as to be best. Like in cultural relativism also, based on the culture your ethics will vary. So in some cultures whatever may be supposed to be good, whatever behavior, it may not be good in some other part of India or in some other part of the countries or world. It may vary. Like in India itself, the northern part of India has got a different culture than the southern parts. So some behavior which may be good in northern part of India may not be considered to be ethical in the southern part of India. So culturally there is difference, that is true, and it shows that cultural relativism is true in that sense. But cultural relativism sometimes promotes some behaviors which may not be in the benefit of the society as a large. So when we consider ethics, we should include all these, some good characteristics of these approaches we can take together to form our research ethics. Okay, students? So ma'am will consider other types of approaches, other approaches of research ethics also in next videos. So keep on following my videos, press the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified, and put in remarks column that whether you like this video or not. Thank you. Have a nice day.